Take your call. All right, Ida. It's all yours.
Every time I turn around, I expect you to appear. Everyone may call my name, but it's your voice that I hear. Every moment that you're gone is a moment dark and gray. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away. Get away from me. Go on, all of you. Every day would seem to be more empty than the last. Everywhere the sun would shone, a shadow has been cast. Every moment that you're gone is a moment dark and gray. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away.
But Ida, you can't just leave me with the other four.
You'll manage, Drake. My mind's made up.
But you're wasting your time, love. You know you are. A part of which is dangerous law in the churchyard tonight.
I won't be satisfied until I find the truth. Try to understand, dear. A mother knows.
Oh, here, then you better take this.
Every moment lasts an hour. Every hour lasts a day. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away.
Now where have they gone to? Shabby flock, I do wish they'd keep up. No discipline. That's the trouble with goslings of today.
They're probably tired, dear. We have been marching for an awfully long time.
Poppycock, do you prefer that we fly with the chute on the marsh? I think not, my sweet. This way.
Excuse me, I wonder if you could help.
Keep walking, dear. Eyes front. UFO at 4 o'clock.
You see, I'm lost.
No excuse for bad navigation. Bear who gets off his flight path doesn't deserve his wings. That's what I always say. Isn't it, dear?
Always, dear. But I can't even fly yet. I got lost on foot.
Bah, infantry, eh? Messy business.
She's only a youngster. Perhaps we should direct her. Give her marching orders.
Bah, very well. We're geese. Migrants. You know, birds of passage. We're on a tight fleet. Wouldn't do for us to lose our way.
Now, where were you trying to get to? That's my mother on the lake. I think it must be in that direction. I saw some ducks flying over a few minutes ago.
Well, if you did, it was probably their last flying mission.
What do you mean? There's a chute on the marsh, dear. It's very dangerous. What is a chute? Well, you see, it's a people sport. One group of men move through the marsh, scaring ducks into the air, while the other group, with guns, shoots them back out of the sky again. The cat warned me about people.
The cat?
Yes, you see, I went off with this cat. Didn't your mother ever tell you how dangerous a cat is? Well, yes, she did. But the cat said she was my friend. You do not want friends like that, dear. Your mother was right to warn you. She was?
Gun dogs. They must be starting up the shoot again. Time for maneuvers. I hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I have no option. All right, at ease. Company fall in. I didn't mean literally. All right, eyes front. Now we're about to take part in the exercise of the likes we have not faced before. Our task is one of reconnaissance and reunification.
Well, you see, the ducklings lost her mom. Bless her. We're off to find her.
You are a fine bed of geese, and I know you will give it your best. Good luck. What? Cattails do not advance barnacles, and other things they are most famous for is being rude to the spot.
Hello, Ducky. Thought I lost you.
Stand back or I'll peck.
Ooh, be still my clanking legs. I'm going to be Goose.
What are you doing here?
What are friends for? I've come to take you home. Your mother is carrying on something fearful.
My mother? You see my mother?
Of course. She sent me to fetch you.
Now listen here, Cat. I'm the commander out here, and my squadron is taking personal charge of the duckling safe return to his mother.
Well, I would have tried flying at the moment. Haven't you heard the guns?
We will commence rehearse as soon as the shooting party is over.
It's their party, but we can fly if we want to.
Silence in the ranks.
Little jokes.
Maybe I could be of assistance. I'll go to the chute and then I'll let you know when they're packing up for me.
Very well. With no funny business, I was on the way to skin your type.
It's like taking candy from a baby.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dot, and I'm your senior flight attendant. On behalf of Captain Greylag, I would like to welcome you to this afternoon's flight from the boggy marshlands to far-flung far. We will be cruising at an altitude of several feet and flying in a rather attractive V formation. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, we ask that you observe the safety procedures we've been through so many times before. We hope you have a pleasant journey, and thank you for choosing Goose Air and fluffy skies.
The guns.
Are you sure?
On one of my lives.
Good. All right, men. Final check. Oh, and here's a parachute for you.
For me.
You don't think I'm gonna leave you here for ducking, do you? Oh no, puss. You're coming with us.
Oh, Catter.
Our wings are spread. Don't delay. Our excess bags are stowed away inside.
remember from the photograph released at the time, has what can best be described as a rather unforgettable appearance. Now, our experts believe that she may have already undergone certain changes and have put together a composite of what they believe she might look like today. Some viewers might find this image quite disturbing.
Ida, love, if you hear this, come home. The kids need you. They're not coping so well without you.
In a sinister new development, it would appear that Ida has now also gone missing. So once again, viewers, we are appealing to you. If you have any information, the number is coming up on your screen.
As a Drake, my mistake was letting her go searching for my kid. Yeah, that one. It ain't right. I've spent weeks filling beaks hearing daddy, daddy, daddy. I'm depressed round the nest day and night. And what sort of time do you call this?
Sort of lost track of time. Yeah, well, didn't give a who?
Well, your father does.
Mom would have let us stay out.
Mom's out here. You're grounded.
When's Mom coming back?
I don't know, honey.
But she is coming back.
I don't know, honey.
She kind of ugly.
I don't know, honey. I don't know. All right, kids, time to roost. Make sure you brush your beaks. And don't use all the hot water. My bill's big enough. When Ida said she'd go, I had to let her. Ashamed because this apron suits her better. Where's the joy in motherhood? An endless round of chores that had to be done. Then when you think you've seen the back of them, you find an actual fact you're back to square one. There's no joy in motherhood, or if there is, it's something I just can't see. Yet Ida somehow copes with all of this, and then on top of that, she puts up with me.
Daddy!
Now what?
Help me, please, help me. I'm caught. Who are you? I'm Penny. Please, do you think you can untangle me? I'll try. What are you? A swan. Ooh, mind you don't hurt yourself on that hook. No point in us both getting damaged. A swan. Typical me, my first migration. What happens? Your first what? Migration. The cold weather's sending we're leaving today for the warm lands. Leaving? You're a funny one with all these questions. Sorry. What's your name?
Everyone calls me ugly.
Oh, don't listen to them. It's a stage we all go through. You should hear some of the things they called me before the molt.
How could anyone call you names?
Well, like I say, it's a stage we all go through.
Excuse me, could you lift your wing up?
My mother always warned me to avoid the fishing line the people leave behind.
So did mine. She used to tell me when we were out swimming. There. Just one more loop around your leg.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was going to be left behind, and this is no place to spend the winter alone. Where's your flock?
I don't know. I'm lost. I was separated from my family. And the more I try to find them, the more it seems I wander away.
That's dreadful. When did you last see them?
In the spring.
In the spring? You've been lost since the spring? You poor thing. You can't stay here for winter. You'll freeze.
Now I'll be all right.
Patty! come with me. The others won't mind. Then next spring we'll return and I'll help you find your family.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Of course you could. Come on, we'll never catch up.
Penny, I'd love to. I'd really love to. But I can't. I can't fly. At least not well enough to go with you.
Doesn't matter if you're not as strong as the others. I'll stay back with you and fly at your pace.
I have to find my mother. She can't be far away. Maybe when you come back in the spring, we can meet up again.
I think that. Are you sure you'll be all right?
I'm sure. Penny, come along, darling. We'll be late.
I don't like to leave you here like this, but I really have to go now. Goodbye, and thank you again. I won't forget you. Honk!
Honk! She won't remember me. I bet she doesn't even come back. Why would she want to have anything to do with me? Ribbit! Oops, pardon me. What are you doing here?
Sorry, Feathers. I didn't mean to make you jump. Not that there's anything wrong with jumping, of course. It runs in the family, or jumps in the family, depending on which way you
What do you want?
want.
You might as well get it off your chest. Tell me how ugly I am.
Ugly.
There, I hope you feel better now.
Whoa. Hang on a minute. Do you mind if I hop off and come back on again? I mean, have a word with yourself, Feathers. Who am I to call you ugly? Look at me. There, see? I mean, connect the dots. If you aren't ugly, they don't come much more aesthetically challenged than me. I know what your problem is. You've been cleaning yourself too much.
What do you mean?
You've got down enough. Oh, I'm getting nothing here. Nothing. Give us a smile.
I want to be left on my own.
Now that is just downright antisocial. Hang on a minute. I've got a human in my throat. Oh, I know how you feel, but you mustn't let it depress you. I started off as a little blob of jelly, and things have been downhill ever since. I just say to myself that I'm a beautiful princess just in an ugly frog clothing. And one night, someone's gonna come by, kiss me, and release my inner beauty. And then I say to myself, nah, who would want to snug a frog? You know what our trouble is?
No.
Our image isn't in vogue. That's all. It's just a question of taste. But one day, you mark my words, ugly will be in. If you just sit tight on your lily pad, each silly fad will pass. Then those just parting seasons will fall flat on their ass. Your mother would. Fashion is a fickle thing, so just you wait and see. The day will come when we're in style, and then I guarantee out there, someone's gonna love ya, someone's gonna love ya, warts and all. us is the flavor of the month. Oops, what am I saying?
Goodbye. If you ever find yourself near the duckyard, do call in. I'd love for you to meet my family.
I hope you find them all right. Stay warm, stay cheerful. Ribbit, ribbit.
What do we have here? A nice plump little duckling. Gotcha, my beauty. It's no good you struggling and honking. I've got a family to feed, and you'll make a fine Sunday roast. Where's my knife? Phew! It's colder than a penguin's been you got here tonight. Darn must have left it in my car.
Hello, Ducky. I see the macrame classes have paid off.
You again? How did you find me?
Oh, a little birdie told me.
Well, you're too late. I'm going to be eaten by the people.
Such a waste.
Even if you help me to escape, you'd only eat me yourself. True. Well, you're not going to get me. Oh no, he's coming back.
Now listen here, Ducky. I have what I think you'll agree is a very tempting proposition, which might just satisfy us both. Listen, if you come with me, I will take you back to the farm and you will get to see your mother for one last time.
Either way, I get eaten, right?
Well, you can't have both ways. Quick, make up your mind.
All right, you're on.
Oh, and don't try any funny business. Remember, at least this way, you get to see your mother again.
Whoa, Colonel, the cream of my cornflakes! She's escaped!
Are you sure you know your way back to the duckyard? You seem to have gone round in circles.
Shut up! It's this snow! It makes everything look the same!
I can't see beyond the end of my feet.
Keep going, it must be close now.
Hello? Honey? Are you out there? Is anybody out there?
It can't end like this. It can't.
baby duckling is dead. It's all my fault. She wandered away from her nest last spring, and I should have run after her straight away. But I had her brothers and sisters to rear. And now too late.
Cry, cry, my dear, for the warmth of a mother's tears can thaw even the stoniest frost.
If only I could believe that.
Moss, for what do we have if we don't have hope?
Just knowing you were out there helped me to get by. And now we're reunited, I can hold my
It's her, Father. The assignment I told you about. You want to save my life? Do you remember me? Oh, come on, say you remember me.
Of course I remember you, Penny. How could I forget you? You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Well, you should take a look at your own reflection.
You knew I was a swan?
Of course I did. That's why I asked you to come with us. If only your wings had been strong enough.
Now you can come with us and learn our ways.
And my mother? Can she come too?